Welcome to Stuff and Whiskey. I'm Erin.
I'm Josh. Today we are drinking completely blind. You know what this matchup is, but we have no clue. They could be bourbons, they could be Ryes, they could be good, they could not. We're going to find out though. We taste blind like this to remove all the bias and give you the most honest opinions possible. So it's always fun for us to taste this way as well. There's a little surprise in every matchup. A bunch of different reasons why these things are paired together, but we're going to smell them and taste them, tell you what we think about them, give them a rating, tell you which one we like better, and then we'll find out what we're drinking, which will ultimately let us know why this matchup was put into our blind sample pool full of a bunch of different matchups, and we'll have a little discussion at the end. So that's what you can expect. If you're new here and you like that kind of unbiased content and you like whiskey, go ahead, think about subscribing to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up if you end up liking it. And while you're down there poking around, you can check out the video description below for links to dad hats, polos, and graphic t-shirts, glassware, all kinds of stuff. As well as a link to our Patreon, which if you're looking for a really good online community to get plugged into, you can get plugged in over there. How's the nose on the glass?
Yeah, I did not realize you were going to be speaking for so long. Just going to get it all out of the way. And I've already forgotten. I had thoughts. Those thoughts have left the building.
Come up with some new thoughts.
I don't have any new thoughts. Man, okay.
This smells generally sweet bourbon-esque.
You got to let me know when you do, before you do like long intros, so that way I don't smell the glass too soon.
I got to keep you on your toes.
No, because now I forgot what I was going to say, and now I'm a little
See, now you're too focused on what you were going to say.
Yeah.
When you could be thinking about what you're going to say.
It doesn't matter what I was going to say. It matters what I was going to say. Wait, it doesn't matter what I am going to say. It matters what I was going to say, because it was going to be good.
I think they both matter. I think this just smells like generally sweet bourbon, a little appley, like a green apple, almost candy sweetness.
So I think the first thing I got was kind of like, not stale, I wanted to say like stuffy grapes.
I can kind of see that, yeah.
And I mean stuffy like things have been stuffed in something.
Interesting.
Kind of like they haven't been exposed to air in a while, but there was kind of like this grape nerds bit.
All right, let's get it on the palate. Cheers. Much like the nose. Very much like the nose.
It's not very sweet.
Really?
I expected it to be sweeter based on how it smelled, yeah.
You don't think that's sweet?
It's kind of light, too. It's kind of watery.
Well, it definitely is light and watery, but lower. It feels lower proof and like something that was watered down by the distillery to be low proof.
I feel like by the nose, I expected it to have a little bit more punch of flavor. Interesting.
Yeah, for me on this, it is very classic bourbon. It feels very classic Kentucky bourbon. Kind of this sugary sweet, artificial fruit candy flavors. You know, maybe a little bit of grape, maybe a little bit of like green apple even.
I can see green apple on the nose.
Little caramelly, little oaky.
Yeah.
Everything's just a little. This isn't typically the glass I would drink this pour out of. I would probably throw it in a rocks glass and just sip it neat while I'm making dinner or something like that. It's also
kind of sharp. Like, the finish is sharp, not spicy.
I'm not getting that. We did warm up with a low-proof pour before this matchup, and you commented on that pour being sharp as well.
Yeah, but that one felt higher proof than it was. This one does not.
Yeah.
That one felt sharp because it felt young.
Gotcha.
This one may be young. I don't know. This one's a weird one for me.
Well, I think the first glass, I wouldn't say it's a great whiskey by any means, but it seems like good, decent quality, like middle shelf bourbon. I'd be happy, $30 a bottle, something like that. Feels very in the wheelhouse of what that is.
Yeah, you know it's going to be more than that though, right?
Everything's more than that almost, but let's get into glass 2 and see how it compares on the nose.
Whoa, this smells like winter mint gum.
Really?
Not spearmint gum, winter mint.
I'm getting a much richer profile on the nose here, and it's more caramel heavy.
I'm getting sugar-free gum.
I'm not getting that at all.
Of the winter mint variety.
No, that's how my glass smells. Yeah, I'm not getting any mintiness whatsoever.
Interesting. Maybe I have a nose problem.
You got a lot of problems, including the one sitting right next to you.
You're not a problem most of the time. Just some of the times.
Yeah, that's all I'm getting. Rich caramel. Maybe a little bit of nuttiness in there. It kind of reminds me of like a Heaven Hillish type of nose. Sometimes I say I have this praline note, but like a nutty, caramelly type of thing. Yeah, it's in that vein. A little bit more candy bar-esque rather than the fruitiness of glass number 1. But
I'm getting like that stuff, that industrial, when you go into like a public bathroom and they've just cleaned the toilets and the toilet water's blue.
All right.
That's what I'm getting on the nose. And you would think that that would like be a really big, like, disgusting note. It's not disgusting, but it's also not disgusting. It's just kind of a note.
Well, I was wondering when you started with when you go into a bathroom, I was like, oh boy, here we go.
Like,
it could have gone a lot worse for this glass.
I mean, you would think, whoa, am I a 14-year-old boy? You would think
I'm pretty sure you're not.
Yeah, you would think that I would be offended more than I am by getting that nose, but I'm not. It's not the worst.
Yeah, and you're only a 14-year-old boy in humor sometimes.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Let's get this on the palate. Man, yeah, this is like a battle of...
battle of flavored waters.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, it's just like, these are straight up just throw them in a rocks glass and enjoy them type pours. If that's your type of sipping, where you like lower proof, kind of easy sipping stuff, man, you'd be...
Yeah.
Yeah, this...
Yeah, but even for lower proof, I want a little bit more. Just everything. Flavor, experience, finish. Just a little bit more of all of it. Even for a low proof pour, I expect more. I have high expectations of my low proofers.
I will say everything on the nose transfers to the palate here with the addition of a little bit of like chocolate cherry as well to me. So you're getting the caramel, you're getting the nuttiness, and I'm getting a little like chocolate, like milk chocolate and little cherry.
I'm not getting any of that.
But it's all...
You're way better than I am.
It's all very faint. And again, this is like, I know you're saying I expect more out of my low proof pours, but if I buy a bottle that's like $30, $40, this is kind of the experience I'm looking for out of those.
I've had better $30 or $40 experiences.
Such as?
You remember what I like. Evan Williams, that one with the white label and the green writing.
That's $20.
Yeah.
But it's higher proof. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not as big of a fan of Evan Williams white label as you are. I tend to like, if I'm going to shoot for 100 proof or above, I tend to gravitate towards pricier and higher quality bottles than the bottom of the shelf.
Yeah.
Or the middle shelf type stuff. I kind of want something that's going to bring a little bit of dazzle, or a little razzle dazzle to the show. Whereas these pours are not razzle dazzle pours. These are put it in a rocks glass, drink it in the background, forget about it. Whiskey, like, you're getting the flavor.
Forget about it.
Yeah, you're getting the flavor of bourbon, but it's not, like, it doesn't command your attention in any way whatsoever. It's just generally enjoyable, but nothing to write home about. And I say that, I see how you could say you want more than that, and I think that's reasonable to expect.
I've just become kind of bougie.
Well, I think for you and I both, and maybe it's the heat of the summer talking.
Oh, maybe.
But like this for me is not something I'm going to sit around with in a Glencairn and drink at the end of the night to just sit down, and be still, have a glass. Yeah. And yeah, it's just, to me, this is just no nonsense, no brainer, easy sipping. And they're both pretty good for that. So I'm trying to judge them for what they are.
Okay. You're talking a lot. Let's drink more.
Okay. Do you have a preference so far, like out of the gate?
No, neither. Neither. Either.
I will say I would have cleared my palate with some water, but these have enough water in them already. Like, water would drown these things out.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a fluffiness on glass 1 that I wasn't getting before on the nose.
Yeah, a little bit of sometimes I say like a bourbon cotton candy type of thing, like a pillowy cloud.
Okay, I have a preference. I have ratings too. So I'm giving them both just okay, but I do prefer glass 1. I think glass 1, going back to it, after tasting glass 2, I think it has a little bit more going on. And it's, I don't know if initially I thought it was sweeter, but going back to it, it does have like a touch bit more sweetness. Mm-hmm. It's still pretty light, but I like that. So I do prefer glass 1. They're both just okay for me, though. I could take them or leave them. If we don't ever own a bottle of these, I'd be fine. You know, I wouldn't cry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I disagree with anything you just said. I'm kind of in the same camp across the board. I think it might just be the summer heat talking, but I'm going to give both of them a very soft thumbs up because I enjoy what is in each of these glasses for what it is. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not expecting these to do anything more than they're doing.
Fair.
They're just all right.
Yeah.
They're all right, so just okay is kind of a perfect rating for them, but I find both of them to be an enjoyable flavor profile.
So you would want to add bottles of them into our collection if they aren't already.
Yeah.
That's what thumbs up is. You would want a bottle of it.
Here's the thing. I like to have a bottle or two like this around at all times. Okay. Because there are times where I do want, because like everybody's got their own thing or whatever. But to me, we're not volume drinkers. I will have like a glass with a few fingers of something like this in a neat glass while I'm cooking dinner if I want that. And I'm not going to do that with the higher proof stuff that I'm going to put into a Glencairn and dissect. You know, I need this to be exactly what it is.
Okay.
And there's a place for this in the market. And also...
That's fair. And that goes to show, like, I don't drink whiskey for that. I don't ever drink whiskey just, like, to have while I'm cooking dinner. If I'm drinking whiskey...
We might be flip-flopping here.
It's very intentional, and I want to, like, taste the whiskey. So, that's why I'm just okay.
We may be flip-flopping here, because I think when the channel started, you were more accepting of the lower proof stuff. And then as you've tasted more whiskey and tasted more, like, really good things...
Like I said, I think I might be kind of bougie now. Yeah. And it's happened by accident over, time.
I think when you find the price out on these two, I'm expecting the price to be about $30 on each of these.
Yeah.
Which makes everything make sense. If they're very expensive, none of this makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's why we do things the way we do.
Let's find out. By the way,
I don't know if I have a favorite. I probably would go glass 1 ever so slightly, but I don't know. It's splitting hairs. I'm soft thumbs up on both of them, but I could easily be just okay on them based on value. I want them to be $30 or about.
Okay.
Glass number 1. Let's call it our favorite because I really don't care which one's the favorite. It's a wash.
It is indeed $30.
That's what $30 bourbon should taste like, and that's a good example of $30 bourbon. Not
I agree.
Something that is like, it's not something that isn't worth the money, but buy it based on knowing what you like and whether you would like this kind of sweet, fruity sweet, sugary, fruity sweet, easygoing sipping experience.
Yeah.
Glass number 2. Price?
I got weeder vibes when I smelled it the third time. $40. Yeah, these I'm not surprised. I would have been shocked if these were pretty expensive, like even more money, above $50, I would have been surprised. I feel like for what you're drinking, they're fair prices. Mm-hmm. And it's just a matter of whether you like what's in the glass or not, the taste of it or not.
Man, I think it's weird. It depends on the order I taste them in. If I drink the first one first and then go to the second one, I like the second one better. If I drink the second one first and then go to the first glass, I like the first glass better.
Interesting.
So I'm not trying to pull a football soccer type thing here where we're going to allow a tie, but this is about as close to a tie as we've ever had on the channel.
I agree. I feel like depending on what you drink or eat before you taste whiskey, it changes the flavor of it.
And here's why I'll say this.
Can we find out?
Yeah, but these are both like fine, good, enjoyable, serviceable bourbons. I think is like the best way to say it. These are serviceable, but quality in their serviceability. So to me, it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't feel so strongly that I like one so much more than the other. That, like, this could be easily a tie. So, all right, let's find out glass number 1, number 25.
Wouldn't it be funny if one of these was Evan Williams White Label?
It would be funny since you mentioned it earlier.
I know.
That's why I kind of don't mention things sometimes.
That's the only thing I remember that I like that's like a low price of entry. Like,
yeah.
I don't remember.
Wild Turkey 101.
Because you remember all the things I like more.
Hey, can we do the reveal now?
Yeah, we can do the reveal now. Sorry, that was rude. I didn't mean to be rude. I love my husband. Don't come at me. Okay.
That's just how I sound to her.
Okay, are you ready?
Glass number 1, number 25.
25. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, phew. Okay. Wow. Sazerac Rye.
That's a rye. Okay, now the green apple thing makes sense. So the second one has to be a rye as well then, huh?
Yeah, and I'm kind of sad about it because this is one that I've talked about how much I love.
What is it?
Hard Truth High Road Rye.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's one that...
Oh, you know what we didn't do? Dang it.
What?
We didn't do the price and then say if we were going to keep our ratings. I'm sure you were going to keep yours.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
If we would have wanted to change it.
I would have stayed a thumbs up because these both cost what I want them to cost.
Yeah.
And if you ask me as like, hey, I'm a bourbon drinker. I want to get into some ryes. I'm going to say, first things first, you need to find a bourbon drinker friendly rye. Nothing that's overly rye forward. Mm-hmm. Both of these qualify for that. So this matchup was put into the pool specifically because they are both lower proof, lower price, easy entry points into rye for bourbon drinkers.
Yeah.
So much so that myself, who has drank 1,000+ samples on this channel blind, and Aaron, who has also drank 1,000+ samples blind on this channel.
Just say I picked up the winter mint in glass 2. Just gonna say it.
But you weren't hollering rye from the rooftops.
Because I never really do that. Because I'm not dumb enough to try to pretend I know what I'm drinking.
Yeah, this is interesting because Sazerac
is giving me weeder vibes today. Weird.
Well, Sazerac Rye is made by Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
And up until recently, in a lot of markets, was a pretty allocated product.
Yeah.
People were paying more money than they should have for it. Definitely not worth more than the asking price, but it's worth retail if you're looking for a low-proof, easy-sipping rye that you could also use as like... It's very close to a bourbon dupe.
Yeah.
It's very bourbon-esque, and I remember the very first time I ever tried rye. Not to go on too much of a tangent here, but this is pertinent to this matchup. It's pertinent to this matchup.
Wrap this up.
These are in here because they're the two ryes that I would recommend you buy if you're a bourbon drinker that wants to try rye. I had other people tell me, buy Rittenhouse Rye, buy Bullet Rye, buy this, that. All those are so rye forward. Even Rittenhouse, they're so rye forward that I really struggled jumping into something like that. Whereas...
Okay.
I've never not liked Sazerac Rye, and I've never not liked High Road Rye.
Yeah.
They're both quality, good, easy sippers.
Yeah.
I did get way more nuance on the High Road Rye, but the sweetness on the Sazerac Rye kept pulling me back into it.
So I would typically agree with you, everything you just said, but I did pick up some rye vibes on the High Road this time, which when I know I'm drinking it, I don't pick up a rye note. So it just goes to show the power of the blinds because I did not know that that's what this was. And I picked up the winter mint. I picked up that kind of like one of those quintessential rye notes, the mintiness, that when I know I'm drinking a High Road, I'm like, oh, this doesn't taste like a rye. But when I didn't know, I kind of did subconsciously pick up that it might have been a rye. You know?
Now I'm getting like some root beer vibes on the High Road Rye.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit of pine on the Sazerac Rye. It's just knowing what you're drinking versus not knowing what you're drinking. So these are a ton of fun. Again, if you like this style of content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out all the apparel and such glassware over at stuffandwhiskey.com. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/stuffandwhiskey. If you want to get plugged into our community or just support the channel, you can support the channel for $1 a month. That'll get you some extra live streams, some behind the scenes content.
Yeah.
$5 will get you in our Discord where people are helping people find bottles, including if you can't get High Road Rye or Sazerac Rye in your market, somebody can probably help you with that.
Yep.
So that's happening on Discord for $5. Our Barrel Club is $10 and up, and anything that doesn't sell out within the Barrel Club does go down to the Discord $5 tier and the $1 supporting member tier in tiered order.
Yes.
So you can even get some of our barrel picks where we go to distilleries, select barrels. We're trying to get a Buffalo Trace pick, hopefully a Stag or a Weller Full Proof or something like that. But we
dreams are made of this.
We have picked a Hard Truth Rye.
We have.
Cast strength toasted rye. We are trying to get back up there to get another one of these, and that should be a lot easier to do than Buffalo Trace. So if you want some of our barrel picks where we put our stamp of approval on a barrel and make it available to you guys, you can do that over on Patreon.
Yep. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. Sorry it was a little bit rantier than normal.
We're just hanging out talking.
But we are just hanging out and chilling, talking. So yeah, be good to each other. And until next time, cheers.
Cheers.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
You don't have to take me up on this. But I propose maybe you like stop saying soft thumbs up.
I like a good soft thumbs up.
But it's towing the line, and it makes me think of inappropriate things.
Back to you being a 14-year-old boy.
I know. That's why I'm making the suggestion.
I've been saying it for years. Never even thought that once.
I think it.
You need help.
I know. I need Jesus. That's what I need.